Hey everyone, it's Emily here from Phoenix Gateway, and I'm here to do a general weekly read from the 26th of July to the 1st of August. I am working with my Sacred Geometry Healing cards, and they are available on my website as well as from stockists, good stockists all over the world, and on the internet. So really it's up to you where you choose to buy them, but if you do buy them from me, you will also be supporting me first and foremost, and I will personally sign all decks for you. The link will be below for you to see where you can purchase them, as well as my beautiful liquid alchemy in a bottle, which are high vibrational frequencies which have been created to nurture, balance and heal the mind, body and soul. And it's so pertinent, especially now with everything that we are going through, the changes that are being created, and it's an alternative way in which you can work with your own on self-healing through your journey of where you're at right now. So highly recommend these as well. You can have a look on my website. I do have some PDFs that you can download to read a little bit more about it, as well as some testimonials on the elixirs themselves. So just let's get into this reading. So it's from the 26th of July until the 1st of August. It was a full moon yesterday, and I have to say it's really been it's been quite an intense time, this full moon in Aquarius. I've found personally, I've done a lot of cord cutting, a lot of releasing, and it's actually been really nice, because what I found I did today is, I'm going to take that one because it went to, what I found I've done today is I have felt very, very guided to upgrade my Alchemy of Thoth elixir, which has to be one of my favorite elixirs that I have created. So it's going up to the next level, next frequency, which will be ready in the next 3 days. So you can purchase that off my website as well as all my other elixirs, as we've spoken about. Okay, 3 cards have already come through. Beautiful. Interestingly, yesterday, actually, while I've got them in front of me, one of the elixirs that I chose, so when I work with my box of elixirs, as you see here, what I love about these is that I just ask what I need to take for the day, and then I just go around and I scan the box and whatever I land on. And yesterday was the 528 frequency. Okay, so I have bottled these frequencies up. They really are beautiful to work with. The 528 is all about miracles. It's about transformation. It's what it is that we can manifest. And this is what has come up. Dreamweaver. Dreamweaver is all about laying our foundations, but it's our connection and creating that balance of heaven and earth. Okay, it's about being able to anchor ourselves into the physical, into the reality that we're in, but it's about manifesting the matter in which our thought processes create. So it's about manifesting our dreams and our desires. For some, it is going to be a matter of the heart. Okay, so it will be all about relationships, but it's not just about, I say, a soul connection. It's also the relationships that you may have first and foremost with yourself. Okay, we're always working on aspects of that, but it may be with a family member and shifting in a relationship there, things starting to come about with more ease, and coming, the relationship itself is actually changing to the better, to a more balanced, a more aligned frequency between two people, or within a family matter, or even a business for that matter. That will change. That will be for everyone, or it will be very different for everyone. Excuse me. The other thing we see is the reflection card, which is our labyrinth. And the labyrinth is there because it's about us reflecting on our past. It's also telling us, and especially at this point of time, considering we've just had this full moon in Aquarius, it's firstly, we always need to reflect, and everything in our life, everything happens for a reason. Nothing is an accident. Nothing is a mistake, so to speak. It's about everything that happens to us happens for a reason. And we can take so much out of that when we truly look back and we reflect back on our past. However, what is also really important is that there are things from our past that we no longer need to take with us either, because we've learned from that past. And it's okay to cut cords, it's okay to cut ties, it's okay to cut old outdated belief systems. And this is the perfect energy. Even though the full moon was yesterday, normally 72 hours either side of a full moon, you're still working with the energetics of that moon. And actually a good friend of mine yesterday and we went through and we did some cord cutting. And one of the things I really like to do, and it's a really simple technique taught to me years ago, was working with Archangel Michael, but you can work with whoever. And seeing Archangel Michael, yes, with a hoover, a vacuum cleaner, and it's going to work in 2 steps. So the first step is actually to see Archangel Michael holding the vacuum cleaner and actually coming into our crown. And what we're doing is we're turning this vacuum cleaner on. We're going to scan every aspect of our body from top all the way down to our toes, going through every nook, cranny, crevice that you can think of. And for some, you might actually be seeing what is being sucked up through this vacuum cleaner, and because it's old, outdated belief systems, it's debris that we no longer need to hold on to. And it's all about us increasing our vibration, strengthening that frequency in which we stand in on a daily basis. And you will really feel it, because I always find I feel very much lighter after I've done it. Once you have done that and you have felt yourself totally cleared of all debris, then the next step is I like to ask Archangel Michael to take his sword and to cut any cords, any energetic cords that are still attached to another person, or again to belief system. It doesn't matter, whatever it might be, karmic. It may be, from past lives. It could be so many different things, very different for everyone. Once you've done that, I want you to visualize the vacuum cleaner again, but you're going to put the vacuum cleaner on reverse cycle. And what you're going to do is see this beautiful white, high vibrational, fluffy, like cloud material being filled throughout your whole body. And we're going to start at the toes, because that's where we finished before, and you're going to see every nook and cranny being filled with this beautiful white high vibrational cloud, fluffy cloud material, and filling every nook and cranny of your body. Then what I want you to see, like a Taurus, and we see that shape like a donut, but we're seeing the energy running out. Okay, so it's running out this way, all right, on either side of our body, coming back then up the middle of our body and through our crown. I want you to see that that white fluff is actually also surrounding your whole body, like within that toroidal field. And from that, you can then put a beautiful color around it. So it's like you're then surrounded in a sphere, and you can put a color, maybe gold, maybe purple, maybe blue. And again, it's going to be very different for each one of you, but it's such a beautiful thing to do. It's a really nice way to cleanse and clear your auric field, your energetics, okay, and to bring in more clarity, and to release yourself of anything that no longer serves. So give that a go, and I'd love to hear actually how you do go with it. You're welcome, if you've watched this video, to put a little note underneath. I'd love to know how you feel after. I always feel so much lighter and better for doing it. And I've done it a couple of times. And what I find is really beautiful as well, I did it with my daughter a couple of weeks ago. And because we mirror each other on so many levels, and in particular, you know, like when my dreams start telling me what it is that our mirror is, and I go, okay, come on, we've got to sit, we're going to cut these cords and these ties. When you do it together, it is so powerful. So for some, it may be a mirror and you want to do it with a partner, family member, or a friend. It could be anything you choose. All right. 285. Really important. This frequency is all about optimal health and well-being, and it's, you know, starting at that cellular level. And it's saying it's so important. We only have one body. Our body is our temple. It is so important that we look after ourselves, our mind, body, and spirit. Watch what it is that you're eating. Watch what are your addictions? An addiction doesn't have to be smoking and drinking. It could be sugar, it could be sex, it could be it could be thought process, you know, negativity, this really negative thoughts, the way that are coming through all the time from you. Oh my God, it could be anything. I'm just naming stuff, the things that are coming to my head. But what it is important, one of the things that's I'm going to mention that I've spoken of a few times, at the 3 L's, it's about really being able to love, okay? It's loving from the heart. It's unconditional love. It's about laughter. Laughter is so important, to our general well-being and our health, our optimization of our health. And also it's about light. It's about eating more light. So it's saying that it's really important that we eat more plant matter, because that is where the light, that synthesis of light, is coming from, through plants. So it's saying stop eating preservative shit and start eating healthier foods. It's so, so important for anyone who is healing at the moment from some form of illness or dis-ease. You know, you can work with this solfeggio frequency, you can ingest it, you can download a tune, it can any which way, okay? And what I love about it is the number 24. 24 is a 6. 6 is all about our relationships, and in this case I see it as the relationship with yourself. Okay, I just need a couple more cards and I think we are done. Okay, so it's knowing here we can manifest anything our heart desires. All right, what have we got? We've got 3. Yeah. So as I was talking before about the Taurus, this is it, okay? This is the cymatics around the Taurus of the 432 frequency. The 432 frequency is the universal frequency, which equals a 9, okay? And that's the Taurus within. It's about creating the balance and the harmony. And it's so important to be doing that now. It's so important to be doing it always. Don't forget, I actually sat and listened to a frequency, actually not, the tone of 432 hertz this morning. It went straight through my body. Like, it was absolutely phenomenal. And I had an amazing speaker that helped with it as well. But this is all about creating the harmony and the balance within yourself and around and your surroundings. It's knowing to find the joy within your life, within yourself. First and foremost, you got to find the joy, create the joy and happiness within you. You got to find it within yourself first. And then it's also what you're going to start seeing reflected around you, and what will come to you as well. As above, so below. Okay, so important. You'll see the shape of the octahedron here. All right, this is all about the heart, and within it is the icosahedron. This is our sacral area, at the area of our nurturing, our creativity. It is the pure joy. It's about creating that heartfelt joy, that pleasure, finding it within yourself. And in these times, we're tested, we're challenged like there's no tomorrow. But we have that time to do it, what is your passion? What is your purpose? Find it, create that joy, create it in the little simple things, okay? Because once you do, when we start to change the way we think, when we start to change the way we look at things, when we start to see things at a different level, when we start to you know, change the way our outlook is on life and the way we see the world, or the way we see ourselves, or the way we see, you know, we may do dietary changes, or the way in which we change our thought processes, full stop. What this is going to do on a cellular level, it is actually going to change things for you on a really grand scale. And when we're consciously creating our reality, we're actually creating unlimited potential to what it is that we can bring to within our lives. It's what it is that we can manifest into our world. So this is what we start with, this is what we end with, and what it's doing is it's going round and round and round. Because every time we change our thought processes, every time we change the way we look at things, as Wayne Dyer said, change the way you look at things, the things you look at change, okay? We change aspects of who we are. And each time we do that, we're actually changing our frequency. And what we're going to find is that we are going to be lighting that fire within us. We're lighting that fire, that passion that burns within us. Oops, I wanted to put it here. All right. And as we're doing that, what we're doing is we're also inviting, or what we're drawing in others into our energetic field, but for the right reasons, because what we're doing is we're inviting them in so that they can have some of what we've got. They're coming in because they're going to raise their vibration, their frequency, being around us. And it is a domino effect, and that's what we're doing. So we're starting with ourselves, okay, because it's what we're here to manifest. We can create all the changes we need within our life to create our own reality. And we're going to share within that joy of what we've created with others, because, you know, fulfillment and gratitude, it's what we're here to do. It's what we're here to achieve and accomplish. And, you know, when you're coming from such a beautiful place of love and harmony and balance and fulfillment, oh my God, the power that you have within you is phenomenal. And it's going to change the world. So we're changing the world one step at a time. But as we do it, we're also creating a domino effect. Really beautiful reading this week. So have a wonderful week wherever you are. And I really look forward to speaking with you soon. If you want to buy the cards or my elixirs, all links are below. And you can find my product on the website. You're also welcome to email me if you have any questions, and I'm happy to answer whatever I can there. So have a wonderful week, everybody, and I will speak to you soon. Okay, bye for now.